Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I'm super excited because I'm gonna show you how to make this raised gardening beds. I had so much fun making them, and the most exciting part is that I am going to grow tomatoes, I'm gonna grow lettuce, I'm gonna grow some cucumbers, I'm gonna grow some jalapenos. I'm so stoked because I love to cook as well. And this is something that you want to do at this time of year, around spring, so you can start growing your crops early in the year so you can have a little bit of stock for later. If you haven't, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps our channel to grow. And let me show you how I got this done. First of all, we're going to start with the legs. I have a 4x4 beam that I'm going to cut it on 32 inches, so we're gonna have 4 legs at 32 inches. Now that we have the legs, we're going to use a 9 1/4 inch piece of wood. This depends on how wide you want your table to be. And also, one tip that I recommend to do is to make sure that you don't use treated wood, because the treated wood has a lot of chemicals. You don't want to have chemicals on whatever crop you're growing. So because this piece of wood is 8 feet long, I am going to cut it at 5 by 3. It has a little bit like a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch extra. So now that I'm done with all my cuts, you can see that these are different. This is a 9 1/2. This is a 7 1/2. So what I'm doing is that I'm connecting these two. This is gonna go this way, and I'm gonna make a perfect box. This is gonna allow me to grow my crops in the backyard, so it's not gonna be too shallow or too deep. So right over here, I cracked the board. I am going to use a bit to do a hole first before I can do the actual drilling of the screw. For this part, we have pieces of wood scrap that I had on my bin. These are 1 1/2 inch, and I am making a hole right over here to make sure that this can hold the bottom of the table. One reason I have these holes is because if you try to drill into these pieces of wood is gonna crack open and then it's just gonna split. Then I am going to have another piece that is going to be across the bottom of it, and when it is glued, it should be attached, and I'm gonna put a mesh on top, and that should work and hold the soil together. So now we have the pieces that are attached to the side. All I need to do is to get a 3 feet long piece that is gonna go across, and then I just have to put the mesh on top of it, and then after that we're just gonna end up with the soil. So I went to Home Depot and I found these pieces. When you go to Home Depot, make sure that you check the bin where they have the purple tag, which they usually have it at 75% off, 70% off, which is cool, because this is going to be my pieces that I'm going to have across the table. So I'm gonna be using this stain that I got at Home Depot about a year ago. When you're doing this, make sure that you are using gloves, and also this is the same stain that I used to do my deck, which pretty much I'm gonna have to redo my deck pretty soon because it needs a second coat. I'm gonna do 2 coats of this to this table, and I hope it goes well. Okay, so as you can see, I made 2 of these. All I have to do is to put some soil in here and start growing crops. The weather is super nice right now, and I love how this area right here is gonna give me plenty of sunlight so I can grow my crops. If you haven't, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps our channel to grow, and I'll see you next time for next tips.